Hello, I am Ayumi Ogata, an international speech coach and public speaking performance coach. This time, by changing a certain perspective, we will address the common concern of nervousness. Transform it into confidence. I will share 3 steps that I have personally practiced. The keyword is present. Deliver your words and your very presence as a gift to your audience. By adopting this perspective, you'll find your heart becomes surprisingly lighter, and you'll be able to speak with confidence. When speaking in front of people, have you ever thought, I have to speak well, or what if they think I'm strange? On the day of the event or just before speaking, do you suddenly find your focus turning inward? That was exactly me. As a result, I would become so tense that everything I planned to say would completely slip my mind. My mind would go completely blank. I would get caught in a loop where I didn't know what I was talking about or even what I wanted to say. But I encountered a certain way of thinking, and my mindset changed dramatically. Today, I want to share that secret with all of you. Transforming nervousness into confidence. I will explain the 3-step process of the presentation method. First, step 1. Understand the true nature of nervousness and reframe it as a source of energy. Nervousness is a sign of a vector directed towards oneself. Why do we get nervous? One major reason is that our focus is too much on ourselves. We want to do well, be appreciated, be seen as a good speaker, and have people think we're saying something worthwhile. Don't you think so? I certainly have. The more I think like that, the more my body naturally tenses up. Honestly, I've repeated this cycle many times. First, it's important to become aware of that state. Recognizing objectively, oh, my focus is on myself right now, is the first step. Nervousness does not equal bad. However, nervousness is not a bad thing. It is proof that you value the situation and are facing it seriously. Therefore, nervousness is also an important energy. Specific action 1. Labeling an energy conversion declaration. When you feel nervous, recognize that,
oh, I'm facing inward vectors now.
It's important to label it. What you should be careful about here is to recognize it. It's not about forcing yourself to accept it or trying to ignore it, but rather just thinking, oh, that's how it is. It's not about good or bad, but feeling it is the key point. And this energy, in the next step, declare in your heart, I will transform this into a gift for the other person. This is the transformation of energy. It's not something you can do from the start. So, first, keep in mind that this energy can be transformed. For example, it's said that the energy of anger can be converted into explosive power or into the ability to take action. When you think of it that way, anger itself is not an emotion to be denied, but by transforming that energy, it means that the insistence on suppressing the emotion of anger disappears. By the way, if you suppress one emotion, all emotions end up being suppressed. As adults, we can accept feelings of joy or happiness, but sadness and anger are different. Those negative emotions become a bit harder to accept as we grow up, don't they? But we can't choose which emotions to suppress. So, if you suppress one, all emotions end up being suppressed. What's important is the transformation of energy. Step 2 is to shift the vector of your awareness from yourself to giving a gift to others, from conveying to delivering, giving as a gift. The turning point for me was adopting the mindset of delivering rather than just conveying. When it's about conveying, you might think, did I convey it properly? Or was I understood? Or things like that. I can't help it. The results and evaluations, well, I ended up being concerned about the vector towards myself.
But when it comes to delivering, or rather having the mindset,
Of giving a gift, how about that? When choosing a gift, you really think hard about the other person, don't you? You think about what would make them happy or what words to add. Just thinking about that is a bit exciting, isn't it? Speaking is the same. You prepare your words and thoughts as a gift for the listener, putting your heart into it, and then you hand it over with a here you go feeling. Whether they accept it is up to them. You delivered it with your heart. That's okay.
this idea of gifts,
And presence. Well, the idea that existence is a gift. What is the origin of the word presentation? It's said to be present, right? Furthermore, I have come to think this way. When you stand there, well, on the podium or stage, and try to speak with all your heart, that presence, well,
you know,
I realized at some point that your very existence is already a gift to the listeners. This means that there's no need to try to speak perfectly, right? Because your presence, your thoughts are already a valuable gift. When you think of it that way, doesn't it take the pressure off?
want to learn more practice methods? Are you ready to take the next step? You can find a complete guide and exercises in my Udemy course. Learn how to truly shine. Good luck.
Step 3. Deliver the gift. Cultivate confidence through practice. Confidence comes from the experience of delivering. Once you've practiced gift-oriented thinking, the next step is, I am the gift. In other words, it means that your words and thoughts have been delivered. Let's accumulate small successful experiences. It doesn't have to be a perfect gift. It's okay if you prepared with all your heart. It's okay if you were able to put your most important thoughts into words. Even if you stumbled over your words or thought you did, it's okay if you were able to greet with a smile. Any small success is okay. Failure doesn't exist. Everything is a learning experience. Even if things didn't go as planned, it's not a failure. It's an important lesson for thinking about how to give a gift next time. I've had countless solo reflection sessions and have fallen into self-loathing. The more I spoke in front of people, the less I liked myself. And I was filled with feelings of being unforgivable. I really pushed myself to the limit, essentially tightening the noose around my own neck, no, which only made me more nervous. As a result, I ended up experiencing hyperventilation and panic disorder.
For a deeper dive into gift-oriented thinking and practical exercises, explore my full course available on Udemy.
Now let's summarize today's session. Today, we talked about turning nervousness into confidence. We discussed the 3-step approach focused on giving. Let's review the 3 steps. Step 1. Nervousness is a sign of a vector towards yourself. Perceive it as a source of energy. Step 2. There are words that help shift your focus from yourself to the gift for the other person. Your very presence is also a gift. Step 3, nurture confidence through small successful experiences of having delivered. The power of gift thinking. This concept and perspective of a gift is a very powerful mindset that releases you from nervousness and transforms your thoughts towards the listener into energy. Please try practicing gift thinking starting today. May your words and presence become a wonderful gift for someone that you can shine with confidence and in your own unique way. I sincerely support you. Please be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support becomes my driving force. Thank you for watching until the end today.